Hey there, everyone. Happy Advent. Today we celebrate December 15th, and we hear in the Gospel, to what shall I compare this generation? When we think of generations, we think of those people born in the 50s and the 60s, the 70s and the 80s, and each of them kind of has their own style. I was born in 1988, and I would be considered a millennial generation. And the millennial generation is kind of known for moving around a little bit, not being as stuck on just living in one house, kind of picking and choosing jobs and not necessarily known for longevity in one job. The idea that my dad would talk of getting the watch at the end of a long career at a job, right, is not the thing that is valued to my generation. When I think of my dad's generation, he was at the very tail end of the baby boomer generation, and they had the value of having a nice house and the white picket fence and the family dinner and all those things. When I think of what my grandpa was like, they were worried about just simply surviving, right? So if they could afford to provide for their family, they were grateful for that. Every generation kind of builds on the next generation, and the values of one generation might not be the values of the next generation, but oftentimes the weaknesses of one generation sets a foundation for the generation after that. What are we setting up for the generations to come after us? What will God compare that generation with? Right, we have something important, right? The church depends on us setting a foundation for the world to come. Right, the church is in a large part dependent upon how we set the foundation right now for the church for the rest of time. Right, the way that people will celebrate church in this area, in Germantown Hills, Illinois, for centuries to come, it depends on how we live it right now. To what shall we compare this generation? How will God judge our generation? Current generation, we've asked a lot of years. How we worship right now, it does have a lasting impact. Don't forget that. Happy Advent, and God bless you.